What is going on, YouTube? It is that kid Dimes here, bringing back another video. And today, as you guys could tell, we are actually on NBA 2K18. And the reason for this is I am making my NBA 2K19 wishlist. I don't know how long this is, and I only have 11 minutes of footage of 2K. So I might have to sneak in some Fortnite, because I feel like it's going to be longer than 11 minutes because I just have so much on my mind. But I also might make a part 2. Right now I'm thinking I'm going to make a part 1, but later on in the video I'll decide if I'll make a part 2 or not. But let's head straight into the video. All we know right now is 2K19 is coming out sometime in August. Usually comes out through between September 10th and September 21st, with the prelude usually coming out September 8th, 7th, 6th sometimes. And we don't really get any type of news until mid-August, late August, and like sometimes we'll get something little, very little, in late July, something stupid, maybe like a little trailer that nobody really cares about. But this is my personal wish list. I just want 2K19 to be a good game. I feel like I know a lot about 2K. My record on 2K in Pro-Am was 478, maybe I think it was 509 and 79. I think that's a pretty good record, and I also led a Pro-Am team, a team Pro-Am team, to have a 32-3 record until, yeah. But let's start off with my perk in my career. The first thing I want to see, and this is really big, is I want 2K to add something in where you start out with a 85 overall player. Now this is your first player that you make, and you will start off with an 85 overall. Now you might be asking me, why should you do that? I feel like that creates a little skills gap. I feel like in the beginning of the game, not many people could buy or afford V-Bucks because you literally just bought the game for $60. So you might not be able to get the actual V-Bucks. So if good players have 60 overalls and bad players, little rich boys who could buy V-Bucks, have 85 overalls, the 60 overalls are going to lose. So what I feel like, this will bring down the VC a little bit. The VC purchases a little bit, but obviously they'll still get a lot of money on VC because people always want to make more than one player. So I just feel like the first player you get should be an 85, just so good players can actually match up with little kids who suck but just buy VC. I honestly just feel like that every game has it like that. Like in Fortnite, you don't have to buy currency to be good. Rocket League, you don't have to buy currency to be good. Madden, you don't have to buy currency to be good. You don't have to do much of anything. All you have to do is either you grind it. If they don't want to add in the 85 overall, then make a way you could grind VC easy and quick. But if they can't do that, then just make a thing where you get a free 85 overall in the beginning of the game. I just feel like that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Next thing I'm gonna talk about better ways to get VC. Obviously, I don't think this is gonna happen. 2K really likes their microtransactions, but if they do that in something, there was a good way to earn VC off of endorsements in 17. I don't know why they took that out. I don't know why you get like 100 V-Bucks or VC now from one endorsement, when in 2K you could have got a chance of 8,000 VC off of one endorsement. I don't know why they changed it, but I just want them to change it back to how it used to be. Next thing I'm going to talk about is different archetypes. Obviously they're going to add in different archetypes, but I just think the little secondary archetypes, I think they should just take that out of the game. Honestly, it's unnecessary, and if they do add it in, make it different. I just don't like how it was this year. I didn't really make secondary archetypes at all, except for my playmaking shot creator. Actually, I think all of my players were secondary archetypes. Never mind then. But I just feel like they should make normal archetypes, or if they do add in secondary archetypes, to change it up a little bit. I don't know. I can't really think of how they can do it, but just want to see a little change. Next thing I want to see is a good release should be a green. Full bars should not be existent anymore. I feel like if you get a full bar and it's not a green, that's just stopping good players. I feel like if you are good enough to get a full bar and you're wide open with a good shooting archetype, then it should be a green. If you are a sharpshooter and you can get yourself open, which is really difficult if you have a good defender on you, and you get a good release, it should be green. So, if it's not green, I just feel like 2K is awarding the bad players who maybe can't guard you at all, have absolutely no defense. You work your butt off to get wide open and you miss a full bar. Makes absolutely no sense to me. In the NBA, if you work hard for something, you're going to get rewarded because you're going to make the shot. You're a good player. It doesn't make any sense to me that you can be a 90, maybe even a 99 and still miss wide open shots. You're a very good player. You are comparing yourself to KD, and KD doesn't miss very many wide open shots. That's what I just think. A lot of pro-am players preach that all the time, and I certainly agree with them. Next thing I'm going to talk about is lower the dumbass animations that they have in the game. Those little animations where the center falls over or loses the ball or something like that. Take those out or lower them at least to make them reasonable. I don't know why they have dumb animations that literally just ruin the game. It's like, here, bad player, your defense was absolutely awful, but the person who is so much better than you, we're going to give them a little animation so you can catch up with them, because that's just how real life basketball works. No, it doesn't work like that at all. If you work hard and you play well, you get rewarded. You do not get, I don't know how to say it, but you get a reward. You don't get penalized for doing something good. That just makes absolutely no sense in my opinion. But next thing I'm going to talk about is bring back the rep system, bruh. Whatever they did with the little overall, grind to 99 overall, that was absolutely stupid. In 17, biggest thing that kept everybody in the game was trying to get to Superstar 3 for mascots. This year, the only thing I wanted is my shirt off. Once I got to 90 or 91, whatever overall it is, I immediately stopped playing the game because that's the only thing I wanted. There was nothing good. I didn't want the weak ass skateboard. I already had the weak ass bike. There was nothing really else I wanted except maybe for the double VC, but there's no way I'm getting 95, 96 overall, whatever it was. So I stopped grinding at 91. But in 17, I thought I was going to stop grinding All-Star 3, but I decided to grind a Superstar 3. Eventually I hit Superstar 2 and I just stopped playing the game. It was getting kind of boring in my opinion. I think at the time we played World War II more, so we didn't play as much 2K. That's why, I didn't play it. But I did reach Superstar 2, which is over 3,000 games played. This year, I only played 500 games of Park, which is a significant less amount. I mean, I did play a lot more Pro-Am games, but still, I just feel like there should be a little change in that. Next thing we're going to talk about is the rewards for the rep systems. Obviously, they should just be better. I did just touch on that a little bit, so I'm going to skip that one. But they should add more game modes like Ruffles that actually work. I liked the Sky or Park After Dark, whatever. They should keep doing that. Just make it so it actually works. The other thing they should do, Ruffles was a good game mode. I liked Ruffles, but the time was too long. If you wanted to actually win, you would have to play for 5 hours. Nobody wants to play it, and I feel like all events should be Saturdays. Most people have a lot of time on Saturdays. On Sundays, most people maybe have to get off to do homework for the next day. Maybe they have to go to bed early for the next day because they will have school. But if you do it on Saturdays, most likely they won't have school on Sunday. So you could just stay up late or whatever and just grind all Saturday. But this is the biggest one, and this, before 2K18 came out, every wishlist, everybody was leaking, I guess you could say, that Jordan Rec Center was going to be in 2K18, so much that Rodney 2K actually had to say himself that the Jordan Rec Center is not going to come back into the game. Now that just means absolutely no sense. Why would somebody who wants something so bad, and they want it so bad, your fans want it so bad that your fans will play the game more, buy more VC, why would you not want to add in the Jordan Rec Center? Jordan Rec Center, if you don't know what it is, search it up. It's hard to explain. Extremely, extremely fun. 2K15, those were the good days, the good Jordan Rec Center days. You get a couple of friends, and then you play. Oh my god, I would play that game mode all night. It was so fun. They just need to bring that back. Next thing we're going to talk about is Team Pro-Am. Now, this year was actually the first year that I got into Team Pro-Am a lot. Next year, I'm trying to make a really, really talented team. So, if anybody who's really good wants to leave down in their description their Pro-Am stats from this year, maybe even 17, I might add in some randoms. We are in need of centers and sharpshooters. So if you guys want to, just leave it down in the description. But I'm trying to make a pretty good team, so they need to add more things in for Team Pro Am. Not as much. I feel like Team Pro Am was pretty good. I don't care about walk on. They could literally take out of the game. I don't care about that. But I want to see rewards for reaching goals. Maybe that's a player hitting 1,000 points, getting maybe 10,000 VC. A team hitting 10 wins, 50 wins, getting a certain amount of VC. Those things that players will want to grind for, play more for, just so they can get the VC, just so they can get those rewards. I don't like how if you hit pro, or what was the other one? I think it was All-Star, or I don't remember what was the other one. I know one of them was pro. But if you hit pro, you get like, you can customize your jerseys. Like, nobody cares about that. That should be something you get for free. Nobody wants to grind to customize their jersey or their court. I just feel like there needs to be better rewards for, I don't know, doing good stuff. Doing well in Pro-Am, doing well on beating your opponents. But I will switch over to some Fortnite gameplay right now. Take a little break because we are about to hit the 11-minute mark, and I literally do not have any other content from 2K. I low-key just gave up on 2K, so I deleted every single clip I had. So I'm going to have to add into Fortnite gameplay. But I mean, everybody likes Fortnite. I know, I'm pretty sure every 2K player plays Fortnite. But yeah, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. Alright guys, next thing about Team Pro-Am is Agent 00. If you guys don't watch him, he's been stressing this since I think 17, the beginning of 17, is to add in so you can play a team of your choice. A lot of teams, a lot of big teams always try to matchmake against each other, and the biggest thing about that is if they quit before the game actually starts, they don't get a loss. I remember one time we got matched up against La Monster, and we were all so hyped up, even though our record was about to get destroyed, and we were about to get destroyed by them. They immediately, once they realized that wasn't us, they quit. And I messaged them, and I was like, "What's wrong? Did our record scare you guys or something? Like, are you guys trying to do something?" And he said, "My bad, bro. We were just trying to matchmake against somebody else." I don't know why they don't add in so you can just matchmake against people you want. You can matchmake against your friends. You can matchmake against other teams. That's just something I would want to see. I don't know why 2K doesn't do that, but whatever. And next thing I want to talk about is if they, for some reason, do want to take out Park, which I might make another video on. I just want them to take out Park. I feel like Pro-Am is just the most like exciting game mode, and Park is just kind of dying. But they should add in a 2v2/3v3 matchmaking teams. Now, if you've never played game battles for anything, maybe Call of Duty is the biggest thing I'm thinking of right now. I know they have it on Fortnite too, but 2v2s and 3v3 teams. For example, if you are on a 2v2 team, you can have a maximum of 3 players on that team, and those 3 players can play twos at whatever time, and they'll matchmake against another twos team, and it'll be just like Pro-Am, just it's twos and probably most likely half court. For threes, you could have a maximum of 4 people on the team, and you could choose whatever 3 players you want at any time, and it's basically just like Pro-Am, just threes, and you matchmake. And I don't know if they would do half court, probably full court. I just feel like that's a cool thing to do, kind of like game battle style. And the next big thing I want to see is tournaments for Pro-Am. I don't know why there has to be different websites to set up tournaments. 2K is always stressing how they don't want any third parties, but they don't add in things that would make their game so much better. So just add in tournaments. You kind of like a Rocket League. You sign up, you make a team, and you sign up for a tournament. If you qualify, like if you qualify the requirements, then you get into the tournament and you play the tournament, and the winner gets some type of reward. Obviously there has to be a reward if it's a tournament. But that's it for Team Pro-Am. I might make a part 2 maybe later on in the year, maybe close to when 2K comes out, if I get any more ideas, or if I don't know, somebody leaves anything down in the comments. So if you guys want to leave any ideas in the comments, leave that down right now. But let's head on into my team. I don't play lots of my team, but I did play Ultimate Team in Madden, and I did realize that Madden Ultimate Team was a lot better than my team in 2K. First of all, there needs to be good and fun challenges that you could grind, and they actually have a good reward. And Madden, there's a lot of challenges where if you play a certain amount of games to beat the quest that's giving in the challenge, then you get a 95 overall player or maybe a certain amount of MT, and each challenge also gives you a reward. I feel like they should do that too. Just a smart thing to do. The challenges will actually be worth grinding for. I know like they have domination or some other challenges that nobody really plays because it's kind of dumb. But next thing is good ways to earn MT. I feel like MT was not even supposed to be in the game this year because the only way you could really buy packs or earn MT was off the auction house. I feel like there should be other ways to earn MT. Maybe, excuse me, winning in seasons, beating better players than you, stuff like that. Maybe domination gives more MT. Just a way to earn more MT because I feel like you can't earn MT. Everything is basically VC. Next thing I want to talk about is a variety of packs. I feel like all the packs are usually the same every year, and they add in maybe like 2 or 3 packs. Madden has a lot of different packs, and each of them for like different times of the year. Maybe they have a Halloween pack or something like that. I don't know. 2K needs to decide. I'm not the creator of the game. I'm just trying to give them more ideas. Next thing is wagers. Now, I've been stressing this since 16. I wanted them to add this in 17 and 18, but they didn't. But basically how it's going to work is you will match, there will be like different types of categories. Each category will be like 1K MT, 5K MT, 10K MT, 50K MT, 100K MT. And if you want to join that wager, you will actually have to have the MT amount, and your opponent also has to have the MT amount. When you guys queue up matchmake, it will take both of the MTs off your account and put it into one little like chest or whatever, and the winner gets all of the MTs. So if you join a 50K, you both put in 50K, and the winner gets 100K MT. I just feel like that's really smart. It's just also the only bad thing is you won't be able to do it against friends because then there'll be donations. But at the same time, they can have it so there's some type of fee. I don't know if I would like that, but something so you could also play against your friends, but it's not abusable. Next thing is better pack odds. We've been stressing this for a minute now. The pack odds are absolutely garbage. I feel like every single year, your pack odds are kind of trash. You really can't get anything out of them, and most of the time you actually have to open millions and millions and millions of packs to get something good. So I just feel like they should get better pack odds. That's basically it. And basically in general, to add into the game, I would want to see just less lag in general. The game has been laggy forever now. I feel like 15 servers were pretty decent, so maybe whatever they were doing in 15, just get better servers. And they should just add different things in every week, kind of how Fortnite does it. You add in something different every week or so. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. And once again, if you guys have any good ideas, just leave it down in the comments, and I might make a part 2, or I'll just comment down below telling you if I like the idea or not. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been Daki Dines, and I'm out.